What's going on? How y'all doing? So Yankees in Boston for the wild card game on Tuesday in Fenway. Take you back to 1978 for the old schools. Remember when Bucky Dent hit that magical home run, and that changed the fate for that time for the two franchises. Now, the Yankees had won back-to-back World Series in 77, 78. So anyway, fast forward now, and ever since 2004 when the Yankees blew that 3-0 lead against Boston, Yankees won one chip. I think Boston's won like four. It's been crazy. But anyway, Boston had a big old lead, looking like they were running away with the AL East, and they collapsed, and Tampa Bay won the division. But the Yankees and Boston ended up being the final two teams to get into playoffs, and that's what most people wanted. All due respect to Toronto, who was playing like gangbusters the last month. They pitching couldn't do much. And Seattle, they do what they usually do. They come up just short of being a double wild card. I think they underachieve. I'm looking at baseball, and the Yankees never had the right pitch, and they missed an Andy Pettitte type and someone who can get on base. Too bad Brent Gardner ain't about 15 years younger with his mobility, because they need somebody who can dance on bases for Giancarlo Stanton and Aaron Judge. They got too many games where they're big on the three home run salami, like Earl Weaver used to say, and makes it a lot closer than it should be. And they shouldn't have came down to the last day to get this, but they're going to play Boston Tuesday. And then the Astros are playing the White Sox. That'll be a real intense meeting. In Tampa Bay, I think Tampa Bay's going to play, I forgot who's going to play. But anyway, postseason is starting, baseball. In the National League, Giants and Dodgers, best two teams. Can you believe the Dodgers are a wild card? And you win 105 games and you get to be a wild card. It's crazy over there. Milwaukee's in, St. Louis is in, and Atlanta's in. So anyway, the baseball playoffs are starting. It should be interesting, but the Yankees Boston is the headliner. But it ain't as romantic as it's been in the years past, because I'm not really sold on either one of these two teams. I'm a Yankees fan, but I ain't sold on either one of them coming out big, because I think they just too flawed. And if I'm honest, I think the Astros are still the best team talent-wise. But Tampa Bay is going to be interesting. The White Sox could be interesting. And of course, the Giants, Dodgers are on a whole nother level. Milwaukee, don't sleep on them, and we'll see what Atlanta's got. So that's what's happening. Basically, the Yankees and the Red Sox and baseball wild card and everything starts. But tell me how your team did, what you think about. This been a real, jab season part two, and a lot of interesting storylines. But what you got? Please hit the like, subscribe, welcome thoughts and comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for one another, and we'll see how the playoffs turn out. I'm out.